Hey, how's it going? It's Jocelyn here with the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. Today is Friday and it is our motherhood episode. But before I jump into that episode, I want to tell you of something that's going on. And I need your help to spread the word. I am doing a promotion right now. I am adding a bunch of videos to my pregnancy program, which encourages positive mental mindset and thoughts in pregnancy. It's basically just 1 to 2 minute videos that pregnant women can watch while on their couch or their bed, or they can listen to it, and it runs them through exercises, mindset exercises, not real exercises, but little exercises that your mind can do. And right now, every Wednesday on my Facebook page, I am putting one of those videos up for 24 hours. They are only available for 24 hours, but that is to give you a sneak peek into the Positive Pregnancy Program, which, as I mentioned, helps you to have more positivity in pregnancy. Having more positivity in pregnancy changed my outlook on pregnancy. I hated pregnancy. I didn't like it. But as I did these mindset exercises that I walk you through, it helped. It helped my pregnancy to be better, and it helped me to see pregnancy in a better light than I had before. So if you're not pregnant, I encourage you to share this with your pregnant friends. Or keep this in mind and check out that Facebook video for when you might want to be pregnant in the future to see if this is going to be something that's going to resonate with you. My Facebook page is called Pregnancy is Hard, and if this sounds interesting to you at all, pause the video and go check it out. Go look at it on Wednesday and watch that video. I guess you can't really pause it, well, depending on when you're listening to it. But if you're listening to this on Friday, it will not be up. But a new one will be coming on the next Wednesday. I want you to have a sneak peek into this to see how powerful it can be, and for all your pregnant friends. So thank you so much for doing that. Now on to our episode. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. So these Friday episodes are usually for me. There's stuff that I'm working on, that I am going through, ways that I want to improve and get better, and kind of not stay stuck in my head, because that's where a lot of my problems come from, is my head and my thoughts. They tend to cause me more pain and anguish than I'd like to admit. So I've been on this journey of trying to change my thoughts, and changing my thoughts in pregnancy has helped me a lot. Changing my thoughts in weight loss has helped me to lose all the baby weight and keep it off. And I've had 4 babies. That has been incredible, and it has come because of changing my thoughts. So a lot of these motherhood episodes that I do on Friday, I like to focus on mindset. In fact, all of the episodes I do, I like to intertwine some type of mindset shift that can help you. And most of the time they are fairly simple, because it's the fairly simple ones that help me. So these are kind of a little bit of mindset shifts, but also a little bit of paying attention to your features, because actually your features can tell you about your thoughts. So in a roundabout way, it does talk about mindset. I recently read a short little book called As a Man Thinketh. And in that book, he talks a lot about how your thoughts create you. Like our thoughts form who we are. And it came to one spot in the book, and I'm going to read it to you, and then I will tell you why I like this and why it fits in with what I'm talking about today. So it says, if you would perfect your body, guard your mind. If you would renew your body, beautify your mind. Thoughts of malice, envy, disappointment, despondency rob the body of its health and grace. A sour face does not come by chance. It is made by sour thoughts. Wrinkles that mar are drawn by folly, passion, pride. I know of a woman of 96 who has a bright, innocent face of a girl. I know a man well under middle age whose face is drawn in inharmonious contours. The one is the result of a sweet and sunny disposition. The other is the outcome of passion and discontent. So this book kind of spurred some thought processes on about thinking about my face and my facial expressions. And then not too long after that, I was in the family book club that I'm a part of that I've told you about. So fun. And one of the members of that book club talked about how he noticed what he was thinking by what his facial expression was like. And that was kind of an intriguing way to think about it. So if he was sitting there and his face was kind of drawn down and sad, he had this trigger to kind of start noticing his face and what it was doing, which would help him to remember to think about his thoughts or to notice the thoughts that were in his head. I was like, that is so interesting and so fascinating. I'm going to try that. And I found out that my face has been kind of drawn, frustrated, annoyed, and stressed more than I have a smile on my face. And it was really eye-opening to me that my resting state was kind of sad. And that was kind of because my thoughts were sad or anxious or worried. And so paying attention to that resting facial state has really given me a clue into my thoughts and into the thoughts that I want to change. So something I've been doing when I notice that my facial state is in a frustrated state, maybe because of my kids or my messy house or all the things I want to do that I can't get done, when I notice that, I am striving to bring a smile to my face. Even if I'm really upset and feel that I don't have a reason to smile, bringing a smile to my face has helped me to start changing those thought processes. Because as I smile, it gets easier to think about what's going good instead of what's not going good. I don't know if I really conveyed that the way that I feel it in my heart and the way that I want it to come out, but pay attention to your resting state. Maybe if you're sitting homeschooling your kids, pay attention to the face you are making as they work on their stuff or as you are talking to them. Kind of pay attention to what's going on with your facial expressions, and that will give you a hint into what kind of thoughts you were thinking. I found out I was thinking way too many of the thoughts that I don't want to think. And you might find that to be true. And if you do, to combat that, smile more. And that is also my next tip, is to think about how you are looking at your kids. Do you look at them more often with a critical eye, or do you look at them more often with a loving eye? I seem to have gotten into a rut, and I have been pretty critical of the way I was looking at them. And I wasn't even looking at them and just kind of half listening. So use this opportunity to make that eye contact with your children more meaningful. Choose to look at them with more love and less frustration. If you need to let out the frustration, give it to a chair. This is a funny analogy that I read in a different book called, I think it's called How to Love a Porcupine. But it talks about giving this woman who he had challenged her to give the criticisms to the chair and not to the kid. So I'm encouraging that I'm encouraging to give the looks, the dirty looks, the frustrated looks, the critical looks, give those looks to the chair and give all the looks of love and caring and compassion to your children. So if you feel like you have to give that look, give it to a chair when they're not looking, and then give them love. I feel like this kind of came out a little bit mumbled and jumbled, and I apologize for that, but there are some things that have been on my mind and in my heart that I am trying hard to work on and to get better at. I want to be a better mother. I want to be a woman who is improving and getting better, and I know you are too because you're listening to this podcast. Try implementing these things. Try noticing your face in its resting state. Try smiling more. And try to remember how you're looking at your kids and give them more looks of love and compassion. And give the chair your looks of criticism and frustration. Try this out and let me know how it goes. Let me know how you feel as you bring that smile to your face more, as you intentionally try to change your thoughts to work for you and not against you. And maybe it will help us all to age better in the process. Anyways, thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing the pregnancy course. And most of all, thank you for implementing, because as you implement these, you can become a better mother, a happier woman, and the you that you've always wanted to be. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.